Ugh. Very spontaneous. Well, well, well. What have we got here? I have a few games. I'll try this. And try that. See what we can do. Alright. I got everything set up. I know it's completely spontaneous. This was never announced. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to fix a couple of games. I can go Facebook Live, and I can post that video to YouTube later. And that will make it easy for me, because I'm not going to edit it or anything anyway. So, I'm going to do a couple games today. Yeah, I got my 1-up card handy just in case. A terrible looking Skater Die 2, and a less than stellar Mario 3. No, that's never good. That's fine. There's only one screw in this one. There's only one screw in this one. Make it easy to open up. I could probably just open it up. They super glue it? What happened? All right. Okay. Yeah, actually, you know what's funny? I don't have a 1-up card handy. I need some more 1-up cards, but I do have Q-tips and rubbing alcohol, so if needed, I'll go that route. 3.8mm game bit. Open cart label replacement. Yeah, this game's gonna need it for sure. But this game's stuck. I think they super glued it together. Oh, they totally super glued it together. Hold on. Before I crack it open. No, I want to crack it open first. This is not how you crack open games, but it's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my needle nose pliers in here, and then just kind of, yeah. My Hatchimals. I'm trying to hatch this game open. Oh, dude. I'm like, literally. Oh, my. Ow! Well, I can't break it any more than it already is. Especially when they try super gluing it together. They probably didn't have another screw to put in there. It'd be easier if I could just... If I had another hand or something. There we go. Alright. The thing that was making all the noise was this little thing that you screw into place. Here it is. It's an SC1 ROM. You know what's funny? I've never actually seen one of these. That's kind of cool. Alright. Well, they said it was broke. I didn't even test it. It was just, hey, this game isn't working. So, I probably didn't even have to open it up. I probably just could have cleaned it and called it good. Because I'm not super gluing it. Actually, in honor of this game, if it does work, I'm going to super glue it back together again. Then I'll give it away at whatever convention's coming up next. Alright. Oh, let me move some stuff out of the way so I can show you, just in case. I know I always got all my stuff laying around here. I got my soldering gun, I got my desoldering gun over here, some extra boards that are still broken. That's my little work area. My work area / breakfast nook. Well, I have a feeling we can get this working here. I probably just need to clean it again. Whoa, wait a minute. It's not even Skater Die 2! And the controls are not working at all. Alright, well. So this is apparently Knight Rider. And I'm seeing if there's any solder touching the other pins. There is not. There is a broken trace on the board, and that would cause a problem. Oh, it was I'm working on, if you're just joining, I just opened up Skater Die 2. It was super glued together, and I was handed this to, I was actually handed this one a long time ago. I'm working on Skater Die 2, which I've never opened up before. Here's what it looked like. And I popped it in, and it's a broken Knight Rider. And I'll see if I can point it out. Right there, you can see that broken trace. So, I could probably, I'm going to see if I can just solder a bridge to it or something. Of course, if you're wondering how I use my solder, I'm a huge Pepsi fiend. So I got my, what I call my BAP, my big ass pop. I got my solder spool on top so I can pull on it as needed. And I could probably just solder a bridge directly to it, just across it. Let's try. If not, I can just add a wire from there to the board, and I might do that because I know some people like doing this, and I was like, I don't like putting solder like that. That's not even sticking to it anyway. Who's got a wire? I had a wire. I had a spare wire just like right here. Where'd it go? It was just here. Here it is. All right. I need to splice it though. Where are the pliers? Please. See how unprepared I am? Here we go. Could a circuit wiring pin really help? If I had one. I have no technical. Obviously, I have no technical training in anything I do. I just have the, oh, here's what I've done before and it's worked. But I'm always eager to learn, especially if there's something easier I can work on. Sorry if I'm not answering. If questions are popping up and I'm not answering them, I apologize. It only shows like one at a time on this feature. And I'm usually looking at this to even see it. So I'm going to place a wire from where the broken pin was, which is this guy right here. It's going to be such a slapdash job here, but you know, if it works, then that'd be all right. So from there, through the broken area, right there. Cool. All right. Simple wire. Here we go. What was Skater Die 2? And I popped it in, and it was a Knight Rider. Let's see what it looks like now. Got my little two cam thing going on there. Yay! All right, we're working now. But it's funny because the controls. Okay, we're working now. Yay! All right. Go, 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 go. It's not a bad game. Any driving game that features a jump button, gotta be all right by me. All right, so, oh boy. All right, you know what's, thank you. No, it's noble anyway. print off a decent repro label, I kind of want to keep it the way it is. It's just silly that they would replace Skater Die 2, which admittedly I actually kind of used to like. I used to like Skater Die 2 for some reason. It was nothing like the original one, but I don't know. I may like. Then it comes to the things like, do I want to make a repro label for Knight Rider? I mean, Knight Rider is pretty common, right? Okay, this was originally super glued in place, so I'm gonna super glue it back in place, just to keep it funny. All right, here we go. There it is. And whoever gets this from me, I'm gonna bring this to whatever convention I go to next. If anybody wants it, it's yours for free. I figure I got this game for free to fix. As a thank you for watching. Just right there. No, that's not true. There was one screw on there, wasn't there? When I first opened it up. Swap the case. Well, stop trying to make sense of everything. Oh, there's a good idea. Yeah, find a dead Knight Rider. I wonder if I have a dead Knight Rider. I don't think I do. If you're curious, this is literally the bag of broken games that I've received semi-recently. And I just kind of go through them whenever I do these videos. And then every once in a while, I get a new game or two at conventions or in the mail. And I just kind of add it to the list. Kind of slowly going through it. Oh, there's one game in here I already fixed. I don't know why I put it back. I don't have a Knight Rider in here. Oh well. I will. If I had a pin. I always had something right here a second ago, and I never know what it is. All right. Knight Rider's fixed, but it looks like this. I'll remember that, and I'll, in big Sharpie, put Knight Rider or something like that. Oh, if I can, I'll just put a David Hasselhoff's face right on it. All right. End of the box of games to give away later. Next. This. Before I open it up, I'm actually going to clean it. Standard issue, Q-tip, rubbing alcohol. And if anything, I'll just open it up. I can't find my 1-up cards. Not that I can't find them. I think I'm out. And the last 1-up card I had, it's kind of like when you buy like a pack of razors, and like, say you get like either like razor replacement blades or like, you know, the disposable razors, and say it comes in a 3-pack. And the first one you use for about a week and you throw it away because you have extras. The second one you use a little bit longer, maybe a couple weeks, month, and you throw that away because you have another one. And then the last one you have, you use that for like 3 years because you don't want to buy any more because they're expensive. And that was like my 1-up cards. I had a couple of 1-up cards, used them, and the last one I used until it was like falling apart. Way beyond its face, way beyond its time. So, and I still do have it, but it's like, eh. Are they running low on 1-up cards? Isn't that crazy? Maybe. And it's funny because I happened to use them because I was gifted a couple of them to use even before I started doing these videos. I started doing these videos and I just happened to have it on hand. Oh, there you go. Well, it's missing the bottom half. That thing never came up. The lower... Now this video, because it's Nintendo, the last time I posted a video using Super Mario music, they shut me down. Alright, so the game works. Just that stuff down there doesn't. Jump-a-doo-doo, jump-a-doo-doo. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll crack her open. Oh, is it reversed? Man, that happens. I promise it's not the game itself. If the game itself was reversed, that'd be awesome. But if this is reversed... Is it reversed because of the camera? Yeah, it's throwing up backwards. Let me show you something. This is going to be awesome. buddy of mine, Steve, is doing a Kickstarter campaign for a Goofy Foot style. I'm sorry. For a Goofy Foot style Nintendo controller. So since it's backwards, that should look pretty good. But it's Goofy Foot because it's backwards for, yeah. So anyway, there's a Kickstarter campaign going on for that right now. I'll do a video here talking more about it later. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I do that because I can see myself. That's the camera. This is the boring part of the video that I usually just edit out. I never got a firmware update for my retro bit generations. Is there one? If there is one, I'm all about it. The chip just looks, yeah. You want to see this? There you go. That's what that looks like. The backside's not so much better. And when it looks like that, I'm always like, oh, just the wear and tear. This game was well loved. It's funny, I never got sick, but I have this cough that just will not leave. I don't know why I keep coughing. I'm only inhaling solder fumes, and who knows what else primitive life is growing on this thing. And the pins look so bad, I don't want to use Brasso, because I don't want to corrode them anymore. Not that Brasso corrodes, but I mean, it kind of takes away that kind of top layer. It looks like someone already did, too. The very, very top there looks like someone already, you know what? I'm going to use Brasso anyway. Where is it? Someone's on their fridge. Brasso? Windex. No, I'm not going to use Windex. I'll use Brasso. Hold on. Have to keep it up, away from the kids. My kids know what it is. They don't touch it. But I also don't want my kids saying, "Hey, Daddy, I fixed a game for you." Or I tried to fix a game for you. Your copy of Earthbound wasn't working, your copy of Earthbound wasn't working in the Nintendos, in the Sega Genesis. So I put Brasso all over it. They wouldn't do that. Sorry if I'm not. If you're asking questions, sorry I'm not reading. I need to keep the Brasso next to the milk. Perfect. Yeah, right next to the thing. My eyes have trouble focusing, especially going from up close to far away. Not that that's far away, but sometimes it only shows like a comment or two at a time. So it's hard to read if I don't get a chance to do it. So if I miss your question, I apologize. I promise I'm not ignoring you. My eyes are I have the worst eyes in the world. Well, not the worst, I guess. Ugh. Does it sound like I'm scratching a record? Does it sound like I'm like old school hip hop? I'm queuing up for the next Get Down. Have you watched the Get Down? I just finished watching the Get Down a little bit ago. I liked it all right. I'm not huge into the whole hip hop culture, but I'm fascinated by the microverse isn't the right word, but the fascinated by the culture. The culture of, like, you know, old school hip hop and where it came from. Fascinated by like drag culture. I love stuff like that. I'll use some rubbing alcohol too, just to remove any excess. I don't think this is. That's funny. The game still works, so I mean, I can still give the game away if you just want to play the game. But I mean, it's almost like, and the board is way. I mean, it's definitely the pins on this one. So the board's way too short. I can't even turn it into a repro, which is too bad because Mario 3 It's a TS-ROM, and TS-ROMs make so many great games. Like Akira, which isn't actually that great of a game, but I'm able to make Akira. I just cleaned it perfectly. Let me blow my spit all over it. What's the rarest, most obscure game you ever brought back from the dead? Well, Ninja Gaiden 3 was just recently. What was there? There was one. There was one more, not more better. What was it? What was the most obscure game? Or the rarest, most obscure game I brought back? Well, I didn't, but someone else saw one of my videos, and he was able to fix his scat cart. And I thought that was kind of cool that he reached out saying, "Oh, dude, it was broken for a year." And I was thinking about selling it, as broken, but I got it working again. Thanks, dude. So I mean, I love hearing stuff like that. Again, because I'm just some dude. Oh, Majora's Mask. Of course it was. It was Majora's Mask. Thanks, dude. Totally Majora's Mask. And I ended up giving that away at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It was in my box of free stuff. I was like, you can take any game, but I think there's a game in there that you probably want more than the other ones. And he was like, dude, you still have it. All right. It was funny, too, at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I brought a few games that I fixed, and they were just free if anybody asked. And, admittedly, not great games, but there was a couple of good ones in there. But the one I got the most questions of was, hey, do you still have that Castlevania cart that you repurposed into something else? And that was the first one gone, actually. They took that one before Majora's Mask. But I got more questions on that, saying, hey, do you still have that Castlevania hack that you said you were going to do? So I might actually do more of that. Like if I can't fix the game, I'll just turn it into a repro and toss that in the box. Of course, that takes more money, but it's all right. All right. Mario 3. I don't think it's going to do any better. I bet it's going to look exactly the same. I think the pins on this thing are toast. Oh, it's not going to work at all now. I done broke it. This is the reverse. That's the Jack Kevorkian style. It was working. It was working and now it's not. Let me just have a look here. Let's say cast a magic spell on it. That's not what I was working with. Where's the one? Oh, I just tossed. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say I didn't throw it away yet. I'm here. I'm just cleaning this a little bit more. All right. Ba-ching. It's the same one. Not going to pull the old switcheroo on you. That wouldn't do me any good. All right. I think I think in cleaning it, I made it worse. I probably used too much Brasso or something. Oh, jeez. I might have to let it sit for a bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I totally made it worse. Okay, it's there. It's just it's my system being stupid. There we go. Ah. All right. You know what? I'm not going to bother with this one. The pins are too gone. The pins are too shot. I will put it in my box of free stuff as a disclaimer of the like, hey, it kind of works, kind of, but watch out. But I can versus Castlevania from Top Gun. Well, I do like, yeah. Well, that's the best thing about the UN ROMs. I can do a lot of games with UN ROMs. How many 2-meg Genesis games are there? There's more. I don't know off the top of my head is the answer. But I have noticed that sometimes when you add a translation patch to a Super Nintendo game, it boosts it. So there's a game called, what was it? There's a game from Enix. It's an action. It's almost like a platformer RPG. For the makers of like EVO and stuff like that, and it's super awesome. And it's a 1-meg game. It's called like Pawawu or something like that, based on a manga. And that game's a 1-meg game. But when you add the translation patch, it turns it into a 1.5 meg game. So you need to use the 2-meg board or the 2-meg wiring thing. to play it translated. And that game's awesome. So, I mean, so when you add translation patches, there's going to be more. But off the top of my head, I don't even know of any 2 meg. Demon's Crest is a 2 meg game. I know that because I made a repro of Demon's Crest once for a friend who just wanted to have it. I'll pop it back in here. I'm not going to bother showing you because it's not going to work. Nope, not going to work. But Mario 3, halfway working. It's the same halfway working. And Castlevania 2, that's another one that's like, you know, people want to play it because it actually works out. I was just going to do the 2 today. So I got one working, got the other one kind of working, I guess. And, oh, does it really? Does Samurai Pizza Cats expand when you add the translation? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, because sometimes it just needs that extra memory or the extra bit of information to make, like, the title screen or something like that, too. I've seen a few games that do that. Not many, but I've seen a few. So, what was the other one? Oh, yeah. I filmed that one earlier. Is Skater Die 2 in there? Okay, it's in there. Okay. We're going to do that. All right, well, I'm going to turn off for now. Thanks for watching, though, and I'm going to repost this. No, yeah, and Michael, I promise, you're probably right, because I have seen that happen before. But it still works. But like, it's still, you know, it still has what you need to to make it into a repro, because I literally just made a Samurai Pizza Cats for a friend of mine just a few days ago. So, thanks for watching. Open Cart Surgery Live. I might actually do more of these just for fun. Just as like I could put, and I'll put this on YouTube also, like later on, not today, but I'll save the video and post it, you know, later on too. So, cool. Well, one game working is the wrong label, and then the other game still doesn't work. But it's Mario 3, and it still plays. Just the heads-up display or the thing at the very bottom that shows you like what you have isn't working so well. Yeah, how cool is that? I lost my pants again. Mark, that's a personal issue. Yeah. All right, I got more stuff on the way, so I'll sign out for now, but thanks for watching, everyone. And I don't know, kind of a success today, I guess. And I'll do more of these. I don't have a schedule for them. I just happen to have some free time right now, so I'll do some more of these live, and cool. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'm going to hit this button.